Welcome to THE 1000, Introduction to Theater with Eric Kraft. The Renaissance. The Vitruvian Man, drawn by the Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci around 1490 AD, is symbolic of the change in perspective from what we call the Middle Ages to the era known as the Rebirth. Showing the perfect proportions of the human body and how those proportions relate to the golden rectangle first used in the designs of ancient Greece, the drawing at once combines the adoration of the ancients with burgeoning scientific discovery and the philosophical outlook known as humanism. This can be further seen in the modes of imitation and artistic depictions of the same object. In this Last Supper, by an unknown artist of the 12th century AD, we see the typical flat perspective of the Middle Ages. This art is symbolic and meant to represent the importance of objects according to status. The figure of Christ is proportionately larger than all of the other people in the painting. It is a God's eye view of the world. In Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, painted between the years 1494 and 1498 AD, the use of perspective is radically different. Although the design of the painting places our focus on the figure of Christ, he is proportionately no larger or smaller than the other figures, all of which are drawn in perspective to give the illusion of three dimensions, at a table and in a room that show the vanishing horizon line. It is a human's eye view of the world. The new perspective is seen in the Teatro Olimpico, a theater in Vicenza, Italy, designed by the Italian Renaissance architect Andrea Palladio and constructed between the years 1580 and 1585 AD. This was a theater designed to create theater in the manner of the ancients. While they got many things right, they also guessed wrong in other ways, such as accidentally creating a new art form, opera, because they mistranslated Aristotle's Poetics and believed that all ancient plays were sung all the way through. The basic design of the theater imitates the Cavalier, orchestra, and Franz Skene, the remains of which could still be seen in many parts of Italy. The Renaissance innovation is in the perspective created with the architecture behind the facade, which was made to look like streets of an ancient city. The stage is also severely raised so that a relatively short distance seems to fade far away into the horizon line. This is where the theatrical terms of upstage and downstage come from. When the Renaissance actor walked away from the audience, he was literally walking uphill. When he walked towards the audience, he was literally coming downstage, and if not careful, might spill into the orchestra. The painted wings and backdrops of the Renaissance theater on the continent of Europe made use of the newly found perspective to create wondrous, realistic sets for plays and operas. The only thing missing to complete the illusion was a picture frame. While this was first done with curtains hung to hide the tops of wing flats and backdrops, a more permanent solution was found with the Teatro Farnese in Parma, Italy, which was built in 1618 by Giovanni Battista Arietti, in the first surviving theater to have a permanent proscenium arch. While it still used the basic structure of the Roman theater, the orchestra was never used for performances. It was used for dances and other formal occasions. The drama took place behind the picture frame, the proscenium arch. This type of visual style of the theater, this humanistic perspective from the Renaissance, came to dominate the theater structure and is still seen in most theaters in Western culture today.